Hey everybody, Chris here. As we have Dogecoin moving back above 8.4 cents. Excitement is building. We got a lot to talk about here. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell. You can be notified when my new videos come out as well as when I go live. We were having a live stream last night and was talking about this move right here. This is exactly what we were talking about happening as Dogecoin continues to outperform most other cryptocurrencies, specifically Bitcoin. That's right, this move up, again, was a continuation of what we have seen over the last month. Bitcoin compared to Doge, not doing well. Doge is the one that's making the move up, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually coming down from the move that Bitcoin made up earlier in November, but Dogecoin continues to move up. And in that comparison that I always show between Dogecoin and Bitcoin, continuing this move up, which is what I had predicted from back on October 25th right here, that this Doge BTC pair, Doge would be moving up, and it is playing out exactly as predicted. So where does Dogecoin go from here? Well, we've got a lot to talk about with the dancing Doge there too. Awesome. Dogecoin price surges by 9%. Can it reach 10 cents before 2024 comes? Dogecoin price hit 8.2 cents on Thursday and now up to 8.4. Despite the downturn in the broader markets, on-chain analysis explores major catalysts. That's right. We have Dogecoin. The bulls regained control. Doge has experienced an unusually high demand from corporate entities and high net worth investors in the past week, and the rising whale transactions could propel Doge above the elusive 9-cent resistance zone. Ali again has 8.77. He's sticking to that. And I would just like to see Doge break through that 8.77 line just to say to Ali, hey, look, those are just lines on a chart. Look at Doge move. So I'm waiting for that. Dogecoin price could blast through 12 cents here. This 12-cent resistance, which would be the next big one that we'd be looking for if this technical pattern plays out. And what is that? Well, again, lines on the chart. We got a lot of people drawing a lot of lines. Again, there's this 8.77 line, which was Ali's. I'm just looking like between rising relative strength index and rising usage of Dogecoin. We see the whales accumulating. All of that is leading up to Dogecoin's price moving up now, despite everything else kind of going sideways. Yeah, there's a few other cryptos moving up too, but Doge is the one that is making the move now. And why is that? Well, what is the next thing we have for Dogecoin? Well, Dogecoin prepares for moon mission as analysts predict double-digit gains. Yes, we talked about this last night. There's 2 moon projects coming up. Dogecoin is involved with both of them. The first one is on December 23rd when we have Dogecoin going to the moon. Yes, a literal Dogecoin that's going to be put on the moon. That's exciting. We've talked a lot about that one. But then also in January, we have the Doge 1 mission, which is the second moon mission. And this one all paid for with Dogecoin. And there will be the Doge 1 satellite. And that is the satellite that is going to be going around the moon and then broadcasting back to Earth from the moon. That is going to be cool. That is going to be cool. So those are the first big, the next things we have with Doge. On top of, well, one Mr. Elon Musk, right? And the Elon Musk Dogecoin pump, well, this article says it's happening, and I'm like, not quite yet, because Elon himself has not said anything about Dogecoin. He's certainly in the news today about yesterday's interview where he was telling advertisers, to go F yourself. So a lot of you guys have already seen that around on X Twitter or on YouTube. very interesting article. I mean, Elon, he gets himself into positions where he just says what he thinks. He doesn't care what other people think about that, which is why I think when Elon is moving forward on creating this payment system on the X Twitter app, this payment system is going to go beyond what anybody else thinks is possible, just like he's done with Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink. He was talking in this about Neuralink in this later in this interview. And these are things that people are just like, why does Elon go into these areas? They're controversial, but that's what Elon does. And when he ended up buying Twitter, changing it into X, everything around free speech and all the stuff that he's gotten himself into, that's what Elon does, solves the biggest problems. And what's a big problem he's going to have on the X Twitter app? It's going to be payments. He wants it. We know that he used to run PayPal. He knows what the challenges are. He doesn't want to be involved in the banks. And there was another thing I was listening to this morning about Elon Musk and how as soon as you have the fiat, right, on-ramps and off-ramps, then you got to deal with all the banks. I don't think he wants to do that. So what does that mean? That means Dogecoin. And so we have a pump coming eventually. We know that he's already talked about how Dogecoin is better than Bitcoin as payments. He said that when he had this interview that I show occasionally during my live streams. This was when he was named Time Magazine Person of the Year, and there was an interview with the Time reporter, and he said Dogecoin is fundamentally better than Bitcoin for transactions. So major Dogecoin investors will be thanking Elon for yet another rally. And if he starts tweeting or posting or some other word that might change into that, who knows, about Dogecoin, its price could rise closer to its all-time high, which was 74 cents, back in May of 2021. And meanwhile, Elon's newfound populist strategy to combat liberal pressure may eventually bring in capital from right-wingers to the X app. So we're talking about Elon making X really a bank amongst itself. And Elon has already said, if you're using the X app for your payments, you don't even need a bank anymore. You can just use X. That's what his strategy is. And what would be better on the X platform to use as a currency? Elon's already said he's not going to make his own. It's Doge. It's Dogecoin. I'm telling you, it's Dogecoin. And this excitement is building up. And that's why we see all of this increase in the price of Dogecoin as this accumulation is happening across the board with Dogecoin. Dogecoin set sights on $1. Yes, people are now already talking about $1 Dogecoin, although we know, we're only at 8 cents. We got a long way to go. Got a lot of resistance levels to fight through. But we saw what happened back in 2021. When Dogecoin started taking off, it left a lot of people behind thinking that Doge was still going to be retracing back to 6 cents and 5 cents. Yeah, that was back in 2021. We were thinking that when Doge was reaching 7 and 8 cents. And people were saying, oh, just wait until it goes back to 6 or 5 cents and I'll buy more then. This may be that same position already, and we're not going to see 6 cents or 5 cent Dogecoin again. We could already be there. So what is this, about 5 million wallets holding Doge? That's right, we talked about, again, last night on the live stream, we talked about this. Dogecoin seeing adoption and usage. The Dogecoin network is blossoming. According to on-chain data aggregator Into the Block, the number of crypto addresses holding Doge has reached $5 million for the first time. That's a lot of Doge wallets. That's right. Now, a lot of this increased activity recently has been about Dogetionals, and I showed that again last night as well. We can talk about it again on Friday night too if you want. My next live stream will be late Friday night at 10 o'clock East Coast time, United States East Coast time, so join me for that. And we'll be talking more about this continued use of the Dogecoin blockchain and how Dogecoin can continue to improve itself, working towards being more widely used for payments. But it can also, the blockchain can do ordinals, Dogetionals, right? NFTs, all sorts of other things for Doge. So, Dogecoin has been on the radar of many top cryptocurrency pundits in recent weeks because of its technical indicators, been flashing bullish for the longest time. A lot of you guys were making fun of me for saying this, even though it's playing out just pretty much as I thought it would. The coin has also enjoyed bullish fundamentals, including the announcement from the team that a physical Doge is being sent to the moon in December. Yes, that's what we just talked about. However, Doge has underperformed top-ranking cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin so far in 2023. But that was only through October. Over the last month, though, we have seen Dogecoin outperforming other cryptocurrencies. Here's the 7-day chart, and we have Bitcoin up 1.4%. We have Dogecoin up 10.6%, which is the most in any of the top 10 cryptocurrencies and probably over the top 20 as well. Yeah, none of them are up 10% like Dogecoin is. Oh, we have to go back all down to Thorchain at number 30 is up 15%. But Doge is making its move now. Still the number 9 cryptocurrency, has a ways to go to catch up to Cardano, but we can see the excitement happening. We can see the movement happening with Doge as it's again over 8.4 cents, continuing to move up with a volume of trading activity also moving up. As that continues to increase, we will see Doge price continuing to increase as well. A lot of momentum happening. Please be sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this Doge excitement and whether you're on board or are you still one of these bears that thinks Doge is going to drop down lower and you're going to try and scoop some more up at a lower price. You haven't heard me saying that much. Give the video a like. And hey, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.